Haven't even seen it yet. But moving on, man, there you go. I'm speaking about a franchise I've not watched in about 5 years. In fact, it's longer. It's when Paul Walker died. Fantastic. Fast and Furious 7, was it? I think was the last one he was in. That was the last one I watched. I don't really... When it started going fantastical, this franchise, and they were pulling down helicopters and stuff like that. Now they're going to space. They kind of lost me. But I tell you, the initial reactions of this particular release have intrigued me. They've piqued my interest. Because I've been away from theatres for so long, I'm happy to go and watch anything. This has maybe got me intrigued to go back and watch the ones I've missed and catch up and then watch this in the theatres, because they're praising it. They're saying it's pure blissful escapism. Exactly what you want from a blockbuster movie. During a pandemic, you want to get out from the reality of life, which is shite just now, and get whisked off to a fantastical world. This is some of I can't even speak, some of the reactions. I'll slow it down. I'll sound like Stephen Hawking. This is some of the reactions. There we go, John. Mike Reyes. I'm not going to read them all, because I don't really care for every single person's opinion in this article. The envelope is open, and I can now say that F9 was amazing. It was amazing. Block capitals. Amazing. Justin Lin's return is a high-ranking entry, with satisfying answers to some important questions, I presume that is. He's got a limited amount of characters. I'll let my way with it. The action continues to be pure bonkers adrenaline, and story actually gets some exciting depths. Absolute blockbuster bliss. Well, that sounds great. You've got me intrigued there. Thank you very much for that. What's your name again? Mike. Thank you very much for that, Mike. Eric Davis. I watched F9 today, and it's exactly what you hope it will be. What? Absolutely balls to the wall crazy. Silly. A typical Dwayne Johnson movie. And I love Dwayne. It is the perfect summer blockbuster. Massive... Is this coming out in the summer? Massive, memorable action sequences with lots of humour, heart, family drama. Super magnets, bitch. They finally go to space. Woo! Space. How's that working? I've seen an image from the trailer. I actually watched the trailer. I think the car's going up into space. Mind blowing. Wow. Why didn't NASA think of that? Take a DeLorean up to space. Long time Fast fans will adore all the nods to previous films. Well, I'll have to go back and watch some of them. I think... is it Lynn? It is Lynn, isn't it? It's coming back, the guy. Does he play Han in it? I think he plays Han. He's coming back. So that's exciting for the fans, which I'm going to have to become if I want to go and watch this movie. Courtney Howard. This is the last one I'm going to read. F9 is grandiose fun, bombastic, brazen, bold, supercharged stunts and ambitious action set pieces mixed with combustible soap opera dramatics. Combustible soap opera dramatics. What a line that is. Not a comma to be seen. It's a cacophony, car crunching mayhem. This is a journalist. Vin Diesel and John Cena are terrific. Tyrese is the stealth MVP. Plenty of gas left in the tank. I'm going to click on Courtney Howard. Some of that English was mind-blowing. Meter. She's a Rotten Tomato Meter approved film critic in a journal. She writes for who? Variety. She writes for Variety. She's not got a single fucking comma involved in any of those sentences. Mind-blowing. Stephen actually got rejected by Rotten Tomatoes. I don't think he met some of the criteria. It was nothing to do with his writing. He's a good writer, Stephen. He actually knows how to use commas in sentences, and he can't get approved. I didn't even try. We did write a lot of reviews a couple of years back. We're pretty decent writers. Not as good as some of the writers that are on my blog, but we are decent. Didn't even try. And you've got people like that writing, albeit on Twitter, horrific English. I have to go back. I may be being harsh on her. There may not have been a need for any commas in there. I'm a bit of a grammar Nazi. But needless to say, man, early reactions are praising it. They're saying it's a blockbuster, it's blissful. I'm going to go back and watch the other two that I've missed. Well, one that I've missed. Is it 2? When was Paul Walker last in it? What was it, 7? I don't know. I'd have to go back and check. I lost my verve for the movies when Paul died. Paul was a great guy. I didn't know him personally. I'm speaking like I was his best bud. But he came across as a really uplifting, genuinely decent guy, and it was a tragedy what happened to him. And I kind of lost my verve for the movies when he passed away. Look, I still love Vin Diesel. I think he's brilliant. And as I've said many times, I grew up watching Dwayne Johnson. He's an absolute hero to me. A guy that does weight training. I look nothing like Dwayne. I'm reasonably muscular, but he is a fucking absolute Adonis, a Greek goddess, or goddess. I'm making you female, Dwayne. I've hero worshipped that guy for 20 odd years, so 25 years, so I'll never do him down. I love him as well, so I need to go back and watch these movies, that's what I'm saying, and prepare myself for number 9. But look, I'm moving on to the final topic.